Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to edit, tune, and finalize the vocals for our rock song. Coming up next. If this is the first time you are visiting our channel, just to do a quick recap, what I'm doing is basically documenting the production process of a rock song all the way from start to finish. We are at the recording stage right now. We're actually finalizing the recording stage. If you haven't, please go ahead and click on the link that's above here and it will take you to the beginning of this recording series, so don't miss it out. Also, if you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notifications button so that you are aware every time we have new content on this channel. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Pro Tools and start working on some vocals. Okay, so in the last episode, we pretty much defined what are the harmonies for each of the sections in our song. I determined what are going to be the harmonies and the vocals, the backing vocals for the intro, the pre-choruses, the chorus, and so on. So what I did offline was pretty much I recorded each of these sections, because what I did in the previous episode is I took a vocal recording and I played around with it using Melodyne until I found the harmony that I wanted. But it's got, the audio, the actual audio has a very robotic sound. So what I did was actually record that harmony following that melody and the notes that I had determined are going to be the harmonies of our song. So I did that offline. I recorded several takes. I am basically recording 2 takes for each harmony, so that I have one right channel, another left to the left channel. I used this same microphone which I'm using right now, which is a AKG Perception 100. I wanted to use a different microphone so that it's got a different flavor, different taste, not exactly the same as with the main vocals. And I also did the same thing with the female vocals. We also recorded 2 tracks for each harmony, so you will see that I have an even number of takes for each section, except for this double here. But it is pretty much each harmony is being doubled, so that I have one hand left and the other to the right. And that's it. So we can see that all of the harmonies for our song are pretty much recorded already. So my next steps, which is what I'm going to show you guys today, and the method that I use is, first I'm going to edit the vocals. They have not been edited yet, and what I do is basically align the vocals to the main vocal. I will show you my method to do that, and then I will tune the vocals as well. Not all of them. I will show you guys the way I do it, but the idea is to just have all of these tracks ready so I don't have to worry about them anymore, and just focus on the mixing process, which is going to be our next stage. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to align the vocals with the main vocal. So let me start by working with this one. What I'm going to use is VOCALS, and the way it works is that I give VOCALS what is going to be a reference track. Here it is. It loads the reference, the guide, and then I'm going to work with this couple of harmonies here. I need to make sure that I select the same space here, so I actually need to fix this here so that they occupy the same space. And usually VOCALS is not perfect, but is better than what I used to do before. Before I would just use the polyphonic elastic audio feature in Pro Tools, and I would modify it and fix whichever phrase or word I would find that was way off from the main vocal. It took me a little more time. I think I save a lot of time with this feature. I only have the project version, which is the simpler version, but still I'm able to get away with it most times. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the name of the track here. So it is Harmonies Fifths, the name of the track, and then I will tell VOCALS to capture this audio here and then I hit spot and it will align the vocals. So let's listen to the vocals and see if they are actually aligned as they're supposed to. Intenté encontrarte en fama, sexo, drogas y rock and roll. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing for this other vocal that I have here, which is the same harmony. So let me grab this guide here, and now this one is audio 10. I'm going to select this. Let me see, yeah, till here. Select the vocal that I'm going to align, the track that I'm going to align, capture it, and then fix it. Okay, now let's listen to it and see if it was actually aligned with the main vocal. Intenté encontrarte en fama, sexo, drogas y rock and roll. Okay, so it is perfectly aligned. Now, if you want to create sort of like a gang vocal effect, it may not be necessary to align vocals, but the reason why I do it is because in this case, I like sort of like the texture of the vocal sound when they are perfectly aligned. So to me, it is more a matter of texture, the reason why I like using VOCALIZE. Now, let's listen to both the left and the right tracks, plus the main vocal. Intenté encontrarte en fama, sexo, drogas y rock and roll. Yeah, they're perfectly aligned. Now, my next step is I will tune one of these vocals. I'm not going to tune them both unless they are out of tune. So I will hear if they're okay to leave them as they are. Actually, I will tune the one that I think is worse. I think this one's better, so let me tune this one here. So I'm going to start Melodyne here. I can close this now. I don't need VOCALIZE anymore. So let me record this track here. And I'm going to tune it with full strength, since this is a backing track, a backing vocal. I'm not interested in making it sound too natural. We already have the main vocal sounding natural. Now let's take a listen and see how it is. Sexo, drogas y rock and roll. Y rock and roll. Okay, that's how I want them to sound. Let's listen to them both at the same time. Sorry, this one here. Sexo, drogas y rock and roll. Y rock and roll. All right. That's it. Let's listen to them with the main vocal. Intenté encontrarte en fama, sexo, drogas y rock and roll. So this one would be ready. So I have both tracks aligned with the main vocal. I have one of them tuned. And what I will do is just move forward and continue with this process, along the whole song. There's a bunch of tracks that I need to work on, but I will just do the same. So I don't want you to see, repeated action over and over, because I will pretty much do the same for all tracks. So I will fast forward and I will show you the end result when I'm done. Okay, so thanks God for fast forward. I mean it, because This took me quite some time, I would say about 4 hours, and some effort. I believe editing is a pretty tedious part, in my opinion, or at least for me, of the production process in general. This is something I would wish someone else would do for me. But anyways, that's that's part of the effort that you have to put in it. And as a result, what I have is, the tracks. I renamed them according to each section of the song. I edited, aligned the vocals. I tuned the vocals as I showed you. And let's listen, for example, here to the intro.
Intenté encontrarte en fama, sexo, drogas y rock and roll.
Have a little bit of levels already here, as well as panning, and that was the intro. Let's listen a little bit to the pre-chorus.
Pero tú me guiaste a la verdad absoluta, me llevaste a la vida real.
There are, here we can see two harmonies, and one to the left and to the right. The first one and the second one as well, to the left and to the right. And, each channel named accordingly to the section. And then we move on to the chorus. I'm going to show you guys this chorus right here, because it's got more stuff going on.
La vida que siempre busqué. La vida que siempre anhelé tener, la vida que siempre busqué es Jesús, solo Él es el Rey del amor. La vida.
So what I have here is two male vocal harmonies, fifth and an eighth. Each one of the takes, one to the left and fully pan to the left and right. And I have a unison female vocal, with a female register as well. Two takes and panned left and right. And I've got a female harmony, which is an eighth as well, a low eighth, in the register of a female voice, to the left and right as well. And I added something that I had imagined for the, section. I'm calling it here the first bridge, but I say this is just the way the section before the solo, and it goes like this.
Del amor, del amor, del amor, del amor, del amor. Wow!
Those ahs are pretty much going to reinforce what is already happening with the guitars and the pad sound that I have here. And let's listen to the final. Well, okay, so here's the pre-chorus. It is same harmonies, and then let's listen a little bit to the final chorus and along with the music, so you guys can see all of the stuff that is happening in this section here.
La vida que siempre busqué, la vida que siempre anhelé tener, la vida que siempre busqué es Jesús, solo Él es el Rey del amor. La vida que siempre busqué.
So there is a lot going on, but that is something we will be taking care of later. We will need to find, space in the wall of sound for each of these vocals and harmonies, and that's something we will figure out during the mixing stage. But as of right now, what I can tell you guys is that we are pretty much done with the recording of vocals. Before I forget, I am yet to commit these tracks. I will do so that I have everything ready for to start mixing the song. But yeah, now vocals are edited, aligned, tuned as I wanted them to be. Have a little bit of levels here as well, and panning. Not final decisions though. But yeah, that would be it. This is what we wanted to do in today's video. Okay, so we're finished pretty much with our recording process. We have finalized vocals already. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the method that I used today, about the way I'm tuning and pretty much finalizing the vocals. As always, I'm very interested in learning from your ideas, so let me know what you guys think. Also, if you were able to learn something from this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. That way you will be supporting our channel. Now, we are pretty much done with the recording stage. We can now move on to the mixing stage, and that's what we are going to do in our next video. I'm going to show you guys what is my method for preparing the session in Pro Tools for mixing, what we are going to do with the tracks and groups and all of that. So stay tuned to the channel, don't miss it out, and I will see you guys on the next episode.